Welcome to This Week in Astronomy, brought to you by Celestron, the world's leading manufacturer of telescopes. I'm Dave Eicher, editor of Astronomy magazine, and we love the summer Milky Way and everything that it contains. One of the kinds of deep sky objects that's really cool to look at, because we can see them pretty well even in small telescopes, are globular star clusters. These are big aggregations of 500,000, sometimes 1 million stars that fell in, not all the way into the disk of the Milky Way galaxy as it was forming, but are big spheres of old stars outside of the disk. We can see a couple hundred good examples of these in our Milky Way galaxy. One of the best ones is really close as you face Scorpius, just to the right of Antares, that brightest star in Scorpius, called M4. Charles Messier discovered this cluster, of course, the fourth object in his famous Messier catalog of non-stellar objects. And this is really a great object because we can see it really well. In a small or medium or especially large telescope, it's pretty resolvable in a dark sky into some of its brighter stars that we can see across the face of this cluster, which is about 6,000 light years away. It stretches about 70 light years across. So these are big spheres of stars. They're really old. They predate the calm formation of the disk of our galaxy, so they go way, way back in the history of the universe. Most of them are old yellowish stars, and you can see in a large scope resolving the face of this cluster, M4, and a fairly bright sort of bar, it's often described as, of brighter stars that go across the face of this cluster. So take binoculars out, your small telescope, as large a scope as you can muster. Of course, it'll be a little brighter and a little more resolved the larger scope you use, and enjoy this summer M4, one of the best globular star clusters in our sky. I'll see you next time.